Brieana Delgado, the interim head coach at Central Methodist, finishing up the NAIA championships. On the men's side, you're serving double duty this year, coaching both the men's and women's program, and a unique situation you've been thrown into this year. But talk about the experience in coaching a men's program, going to the folk style route and having to go back and forth between folk style and freestyle.
It's been great, honestly. I wouldn't have changed anything about it. I mean, oh man, folk style route, it's been a little bit, but I did a little high school coaching before switching into our college collegiate freestyle women's season before I got hired at Central. It was definitely an interesting upbringing and switch over for me, and just getting really into it and whatnot. The guys are great. They were really supportive with everything, and I appreciate them dealing with me and all the changes that were made with me being interim head coach.
Been a lot of history. Brandy Green, now the coach at Limestone, was actually an assistant at Ottawa, or a grad assistant, and coach here at the Nationals. But you're the interim head coach. You were the first woman to lead a men's program at this tournament. Have you had a chance to wrap your head around that at all, or the moment?
No, I haven't actually. I haven't really been able to wrap my head around being the first woman head coach, and then to be the first woman to win 2 duels as a head men's coach, and then the first woman to actually be coaching at Nationals. It's honestly been a big take back and just learning experience for me this entire time.
You came from South Carolina, where the wrestling has been growing. You and your older sister actually had a lot to do with really blazing the trail for women's wrestling in South Carolina. Now there's college programs there. You've got college programs all over. You get another national tournament next weekend to go to. So what's it like to know that, and looking back at your path, coming from little kid wrestling as one of the few girls in South Carolina and in the Southeast overall, to leading not just one program but 2, and knowing girls like you coming from South Carolina now have opportunities in your home state and abroad?
It's great. Honestly, I think about it and I look on it starting at the age of 4 with wrestling just guys, not wrestling a single girl until 8th grade. For me, was pretty insane. Because then when I actually started wrestling women, I was like, what? That's so weird. But it's been pretty crazy, and honestly, Woodruff, shout out to Janie. She's the first 106 pounder in South Carolina to win a boys state title. Congratulations, that's awesome. And I'm excited that I could have been a part of that, to even give her that kind of stride and stance to do something like that. It's amazing.
Your performance here from your qualifier didn't go as planned. So what's next for your men's side of the team? Back to the drawing board.
Men's side of things, just really getting like end of the year interviews going on, seeing what they would like to do, but also then getting those interviews in and passing it on to the next head coach that's going to be coming in and everything, and hopefully still being able to work a little bit with the men's team next year, but not too much. Obviously don't want to overstep, but it has been great and really fun to work with.